I just wanted to share a quick replay of a duel against it was against beat troopers, which aren't the best deck, but they've done pretty well, search Mexi and such. And my hand wasn't great, and I don't have a great matchup against them, but yeah, as you'll see. Yeah, they combo for quite a while here. They don't end on a crazy board, but also quite a few disruptions. Which are just kind of hard to play through, right? So this goes on for a while. Yeah, but Sting Lance is a nice graveyard disruption too. Sting Lancer. This if you waited, I don't have this back row to summon it, or a spell that triggers it, but potentially could have Macrocosmos me, but instead he just searches Maxi. And he searches the counter trap, which is just a generic, any monster effect, which is super duper scary. So I'm just gonna, I think, pass here because, yeah, there's nothing I can do. I am running Book of Eclipse, which isn't great against link decks. It's like the hugest weakness, right? And I just want to hope for, for Mercure to hit the grave, because I'm trying out this card. Usually I want to see Gold Sark obviously more, but Gold Sark at 1, it's not always great in hand. It's almost like Chaos Switch, where it's like you want to discard it or banish it from hand. But I'm trying it out, and it's like, I still want him to search, and it actually comes up here in a bit. My opponent, I think, misplays horribly. It doesn't really matter, because it's just attack points for the difference. Maybe he could have banished this, but I think he wants to recycle this, so it's like, it doesn't matter too much, but yeah, he could have kept that big attack on the field, and just attacked with that instead, but he wants to clear his field up, because I Book of Eclipse him, and this is when the plays actually start, I think. So I go for, so yeah, I go for the Ecclesia, and he unfortunately ashes it, which is another disruption I wasn't expecting, but we can go Sheridan here to bait out the counter trap. Sheridan, really good card. I'd recommend people try it out, but it is UR, so it's hard to craft. Yeah, I send the early Serenir to, hopefully get the Rebellion in the grave, just in case. And I reveal my search Sword Soul that I searched with Mercure, since it mentions Fallen Rabas. Doesn't really matter what it says, but it's a hand trap for attack. He for some reason is a little early with the Rebellion. You want to get it out of the grave. But it's not a huge of a deal. I don't think he could use it much here. He didn't know I was playing enough to really know like how I could use my cards anyways, so it's fine. But yeah, I mill with Chaos Ruler, like really good mills here, honestly. So I mill Chaos Base, great here to mill. Sheeran, this doesn't matter, I want this back in deck, and Geoswarm works out well. Which is honestly a really good add here, because it's the level, this is what I needed. So I go Sheeran, shuffle back my Chaos Emperor, get a Mud Dragon, and now I can use Sheridan, banish to use Chaos Base draw. And then I'm hoping for another Chaos Base, and I get that, so lucky makes up for the driver in hand. And no opener with Allure or Chaos Base. Then we go Dark, and we got the Emperor for the big combo coming up. Chaos Ruler again, and then Chaos Emperor, and we're gonna add Serenir. We haven't used that this turn yet, we used it last turn. See, these kind of grinding games are nice with these kind of cards, where you have to kind of pass on Maxi and just, hope for the best. But yeah, Sheridan's not once per turn, so we can use this again. Use a second effect because it triggers itself to revive, and then this sets a monster with the opponent's field, so Zombie Vampire can be made. Since they're, same restriction, or whatever. And then Magnum Hut isn't the greatest add. Mirage Dragon would have been best, but we'll make do with this. So, we just board clear, we don't get to lethal. Mirage Dragon would have been lethal, because you can go, Chaos Archfiend. I do run 3, but, it happens. you can always, get the best mills in the world. And we get pretty good adds with the Ecclesia since we use Mud Dragon. And we have the hand trap here. So if he attacks, I get to summon to negate the attack, and then it can tank another attack. So it's basically 2 attacks in one. Which is actually pretty good in this matchup, where they don't have that much, they have a lot of on-field negation, but not as much, like besides the counter trap they're to use, they don't have much to do with stopping those cards. But yeah, so they're gonna have a board wipe coming up here, which is, I didn't expect. I should have held my Logic. Because obviously it would have been able to use in hand. But I was thinking maybe he'd go for some Insect Link. I don't really know the deck too well. My opponent's running. But, yeah, I got my Levy, which is gonna be basically, not guaranteed lethal, but it'll set up a very strong, like, comeback potential, right? So, since we have Cast Ruler, Cast Space for the draw, and we have, I think that's just it. But yeah, it's it. But then we also have Sword Soul in hand is gonna come up here, and then Ecclesia, to go likely into, and I believe he actually surrenders here, which is, when he times out in here, unfortunately, in like a split second. Which is unfortunate, because I love play. So he had Search Maxi again. I was gonna use this to, you know, negate the Maxi. Then I could have went Levy. I might not have. I probably would have gone. Okay, actually, I would have done this first. I would have. Okay, I would have then. Let's see. Is this? Okay, he's not banished. So the play here it would be Albaz make Albaz make Mirror Jade here, and then Levy can. And then you would just not use Levy effect, and you just summon it without effect for the attack, and then you would just cast Ruler for game. But unfortunately, he just surrenders, so it's kind of, what doesn't need times out, like I said. Which is, you know, it's a little underwhelming, but I think the turn 4 is very good. We want to use Jaredon twice because it's a lot once per turn, and the cast space shuffle back was really nice. I'd say people should, you know, give Sheridan another shot if you have the card. If you don't, it's, you know, hard to craft AOR for sure, but, yeah, I really like this build still. It's really fun. Yeah. I like Sheridan, but not everyone does, right? Like, bye-bye.